We should have fairing deployment from our second stage.
Fairing separation confirmed.
There's fairing separation. You can see that attitude control system.
On nominal trajectories.
The attitude control system on that first stage, creating those beautiful plumes in the sky on those views from your left. Now, we did have confirmation of a good fairing separation for both of our fairing halves, and this is the 5th and 6th flight of those fairing halves today, and we will be attempting to retrieve them once more when they fall back down to Earth using our recovery ship, Doug. Now, here at T plus 4 minutes and 20 seconds into today's mission, we are in the first of 2 planned MVAC burns ahead of satellite deployment. At T plus 6 minutes and 4 seconds, you should see the first stage's entry burn. And we're currently watching some beautiful light show performances from the first stage as it is making its way back down to Earth, with those plumes coming from our attitude control system, which is nitrogen cold gas thrusters near the top of the first stage. Now, for the entry burn coming up in about a minute, we will relight 3 of our 9 M1D engines. So it'll start with the center engine, followed shortly by the E1 and E5 engines. First stage really putting on a beautiful, incredible show there. Now we do that entry burn of the first stage to slow the vehicle down and help reduce re-entry forces to help us recover and reuse that first stage. First stage and second stage continue to look healthy. We are about 30 seconds away from the start of our entry burn on the first stage, and this will be about a 20-second burn of 3 of our M1D engines to slow that.
Stage 2 following a nominal trajectory.
To slow that first stage down as it re-enters the thicker parts of the Earth's atmosphere. Hopefully we'll get some really beautiful views from the first stage there on the left.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
There is the start of our first stage entry burn, as you can see. And you can see that first stage flying through that entry burn plume, which deposits that soot on the first stage.
Stage 1 entry burn shut down.
Did to get that call out for a good entry
Stage 1
burn.
FPS is saved.
Stage 2 continues to be on a nominal trajectory. We are getting some spotty camera connectivity, but everything is looking good from stage 2 telemetry. You can see the first stage is coming down back towards landing zone 1, and we will start our landing burn of that first stage in just about 10 seconds here. You can see the Cape Canaveral coast on your screen
Stage
on the
2
right.
FPS is saved.
Transonic.
There is that start of our first stage landing burn.
Stage 1 landing burn.
Really incredible views from the first stage.
Stage 1 landing leg deploy.
You can see from that beautiful video from
Stage 2 is in thermal guidance.
From the first stage, we did have a successful landing of the first stage booster back on landing zone 1.